Okay, fitting the con system. I've heard this is going to be a quick job, so bear with me. I'm doing this from scratch, so it's going to be a real test of how easy this is. I've not read the instructions because I am, as I said in the previous section, a man. So let's see how we get on. First of all, what I have done is I have cheated a little bit, I've got to be honest. In the back, there is a section where you have to take this plate out. It was a little bit stiff in there, so I have done it offline because I was a little bit concerned about what would happen. I'll give you a close-up of what I can see straight away. So within the back of this helmet here, let's get that into focus, yes, there is the connections for the radio piece quite clearly. So here you have a section here where you've got these two connectors which you pull these little nuggets off the end, which I will do here. 1, 2. Oh my goodness. Right, one-handed. So you have a standard sort of connectors here, and then these have got to go obviously onto these things here. Now what they've done is very cleverly designed a sort of like a pull-out system here, where you just pull out this this clip, you can see, and then these two are tied together very nicely in this, so they don't get lost. So now we can just go ahead and tie these together. Now I don't know whether they are sided. There is no indication that these are left or right, so let's just take a punt, shall we? So you can see, so I'm going to take these caps off of here. Pretty straightforward. 1, 2. Ah, okay, yeah, I see now. So these two heads are slightly different, so they correspond. They're clever, aren't they, these people, these Germans? So two different female male here, and then female male in the lid. So by logic alone, we plug the male into the female, female into male. Go on, yes. Clipped in very easily, and then this bit can then clip back into the parts of the lid to keep them flush, I presume. Somehow, fiddly. That is quite challenging, that one. Because it bends as you try and push it in, that's the challenge. Oh no, we've all had that problem, haven't we? Oh god, it's been a day. No, that's not going, but I'm assuming it's not important. So, this goes sideways and then clips in. Let's have a look how that's going to work. So that looks like it just clips on. Okay, so you clip this bit in first, then that should snap. Like so. Feels good. Back on. Side piece, there's one of these classic things you get on arcade toys, and then the light goes on. So this now is then going to clip into this side panel, and this side panel here looks like it does just pop off, and I should be able to get at this with my non-existent nails. Yes. Okay, so you pull it up and then it slides out. Nice. And then this goes on the same way, I assume. Yes, it's almost like it's made for it, isn't it? Okay, that looks like it's done. So I will now do the microphone. So we've got and microphone. I look like I work into a call centre now, because you can put the little boom on and then pretend that you do. So this bit is going to go. Oh, it's a very, very small hole, this one. So I presume it's going to be a bit of a twist and go job. Okay, yeah, getting there. And then on these on this microphone here, you can see there's some. I can get some shot again. There's some clips. Come on, thank you. On either side here. So when you're pulling it on, they obviously this won't then come off, but it is a very, very small hole to get this this pulled on. So let's just do this as rapid as possible. So that's now on, and that's not coming off. Good. Okay. Next bit then, so we lift up our visor, and we lift up the whole modular helmet bit. You want to call it the front? Let's call it the front. Okay. Now in here, very good. There is a very obvious bit of rubber with a microphone slot. That looks promising, doesn't it? Interestingly, it's only on the one side. Okay, so you've only got one option, and it is here, which is the left-hand side as you wear it. So we take this off. Yeah, fairly straightforward. It's a big chunker. It's a big chunky piece. Oh, the whole thing comes out. Okay, yeah. So this big chunky bit comes out. Then you're left with quite an extensive hole going all the way down. And then we fit this. There is only one way to fit this quite clearly, and I presume it will click, or just, yeah, it's just like a little, nice little click in there. And then you can adjust the position of the mic on a extendable thing, to use a technical term. Alrighty, now the last thing to do is test it. However, I'm not going to be able to test it because I am looking at you on the device that I would connect. So that's going to be in. I will do another video later on the sound quality and just sort of reviewing what this is like. But so far, so good. Just to show the battery pack on the back, it does stick out. Okay, so it's in line with the rim of the back of the lid, but it is a fairly sticky outy bit on the back. On the side, this is how much this sticks out, so not a huge amount. It does look like part of the unit really, especially with the matte black colour. Good choice. Then it works quite well. Hopefully that was useful. Thanks again, guys. I'll come back again with a review of the actual lid itself.